Good morning. On this Easter day, I just thought of some things real quickly that I wanted to talk about education Armageddon and about the youthful mind sitting in the classroom. All of a sudden it came to me that I visualize the classroom and I see the students and I see them in their chairs. But the problem that I see also when I see the results of assessment, they aren't there. Physically, they're there. They're in a chair, sitting there, but they're not engaged mentally in what we're giving them. I pondered this. I said, what seems to be the problem that that are not engaged in this educational activity? And then I said, they don't know the results of it or later on how it will affect their life or why they need this particular curriculum to aid them in their life. What's the benefit of this? Why do I need this in a future career? What is the overall thought of my existence, why I'm here, and how it will affect me after I graduate? But then I thought they really don't know. They're living day to day, and they're not thinking of their sophomore, junior, senior year, and what are they going to do after they leave high school? What's going to be needed in their future career? What's going to be needed for them to get by in the society and make money and be able to take care of their family, be able to take care of their wife, themselves? What are they going to have? What are they going to have in the future to give to their family, and also about a savings for the family for things that will happen in the future. A through G does not give them those things. They're courses, but we have to give them life lessons, actually not life lessons, but things that will be effective in their life, that will apply to things that they will have to do on a daily basis, weekly basis, and then they'll have to accomplish it and complete it. Which leads me to another point about explaining to them about completing assignments. If you don't complete the assignment, and then later on you're given a course that will help you in your future, but you don't complete that assignment, and you don't know what that is, then you're a fish out of water. And then I thought, that is the crux of the matter. We don't give them life lessons enough. Actually weave in these courses we're giving them English, being able to talk to somebody, being able to complete a resume, making sure the resume is grammatically correct, making sure that all of my math or my multiplication, division, fractions, etc., I have conquered all of those things, so that in my future job, I can use them. At the same time, we can do STEM that'll help them in the future to be able to get into the electronic age. Electrical, how everything works in the house, how everything works on a car. Now we have electric cars. How electricity affect, what is the connectors, what is all of these computers in the cars, what happens if this goes down, etc. These are all life lessons that we need to give them. Besides weaving in A through G, we need to be able to say, why is this important? Why do I have to learn this? Why am I here, and what is the reason that I'm taking these classes? We have to answer the why. I guess that's what I want to talk to all of you about today is answer the why, teachers. Answer the why, parents, grandparents. Encourage your grandkids or your children to excel in what they're doing, to be all they can be, not be marginal, not be less than they can be, but to really absorb the content of your lesson and go back and explain to them why it's important, and then have them tell you why it's important. Okay, God bless. Have a great day, and hopefully you learned something today, or I've had you think a little bit, and please respond if you are listening to this message. Your humble servant in education. I want to head off this education Armageddon that we're moving fast towards, which is a collapse of the educational system, or the collapse of the mind and collapse of intellectual thinking. Okay, this is my fourth broadcast, and looking forward to the fifth.